I think that he's really digging this vibe now. We're all like doing this thing.
Well, there's never too late.
Why don't we send him this recording?
We're rolling.
Everything's rolling. Everything's live. Yeah. We're busy chatting.
No,
that's okay.
All right.
Hey guys, welcome back to the MidYouth Universe, the Saga series. I'm Phil, as you know, and to my right we got Max. Say what's up to the peeps.
How are you doing?
Yeah. Fran's joining us again for this Christmas special.
Hey.
Welcome. And Pink Steve over here.
I'm Little Stevie.
Little Stevie?
I'm trying to find my show notes.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's fine.
Where is it? Yeah, yes.
Today we're going to just kind of take it back down to the ground level and just go back to the basics, back to what we're all about. 2020 has been a rough year, man. This one's been a tough one. And sometimes it's good to go back and reflect and, just talk about who we are, what your favorite drink is. Do you wear boxers or briefs? These are things that fans want to know. Thanks once again for joining us on the MidYouth Saga series. So, Max, boxers or briefs?
I wear the briefs with the front open pocket. You
need that.
Yeah,
you definitely need that. Yeah.
Especially now, I'm working at a cake shop, and I gotta wear an apron. So when I gotta go to the bathroom, sometimes I gotta.
Priority,
lift open the apron and unzip.
Yeah, you gotta lift open that apron.
I need that, front open access. So
open access. Yeah. Fran, what about yourself? Are you a boxers man?
Boxers.
Yeah. With an open pocket.
With an open pocket.
But like the tight boxes or the open?
The bikers. They call them the bikers.
Boxer briefs.
Are you trunks? Are you trunks? Are you kind
of trunks? But I also got a few of the bikers.
What is a biker?
The bikers are like the boxers that are a bit more tight.
Like a
short
okay.
Yeah, that's what I.
Those are briefs.
Boxer briefs.
No, briefs are like the tighty whitey briefs.
Okay.
No, boxer briefs are what they're called.
They call them bikers.
Bikers.
Okay, bikers.
Okay.
Biker boxer briefs.
Bikers.
When who wears the big ones, the trunks?
I think those are like dads.
Then you gotta stuff them in.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then you can see the crunching. How is that ever a thing?
And then when you start
middle school, you're sagging your pants and
then you start running, and then your bits are just.
Yeah. How did that make sense ever?
So what's too big?
I think trunks are good for sleeping.
I don't wear like the super tight ones, but
the boxer ones that have like a little bit of space.
That's
and
for sleeping.
You gotta stuff them in because then they're crunching out.
That's for sleeping, and then people just didn't really know how to dress.
I wish I could take a time machine back to middle school and. Oof. Okay.
Was it really that bad? Did you ever have the satin or the silk with like graphics
Yeah.
I think I think it was a cereal or something like Captain Crunch.
There was always like toast cereal.
You're gonna say that you got boxers from a box of cereal.
That would be amazing. Shout out to Kellogg's sponsorship.
Sponsor. Thank you.
Sponsor us. We love Kellogg's.
We love Kellogg's.
What's your favorite Kellogg's? Hey, Captain Crunch isn't from Kellogg's, is it?
I've never had Captain Crunch.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Yeah. Cocoa Pops. I love my Cocoa Pops.
The roof of your mouth must be pristine.
Why?
Captain Crunch. It just ruins the roof of your mouth.
I told you I never had Cocoa Pops.
I know. So I said the roof of your mouth must be pristine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, I got scars for days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, can't have that.
No coming back from that.
Oof. Captain Crunch. What do you guys think of Frosted Flakes?
I used to like them a lot.
Yeah, I think, back when I was young, I had more of a tolerance for sugar. And now...
I just love the crunchiness and the sogginess.
Sogginess. Yeah. Frosted Flakes... Frosted Flakes were the only cereal that I allowed to get soggy.
Yeah,
because it was really
I like
good.
And then the milk gets sweet.
The
frostiness milk.
I like the mixture of like some crispy bits and some soggy bits like in the mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That is dope.
And one more about, I don't know, cereal's kind of cool to talk about. Do you guys put the cereal in or the milk in first? In the bowl.
Bro, you gotta put the cereal in first,
right?
You gotta put the series in.
Fran?
Yeah, cereal
as
first.
As a arch villain, what do you do?
No, I do. I do cereal first.
You do cereal first?
Yeah, cereal, then milk.
Okay. Yeah. No, I do cereal first as well, but some people.
But then the remainder is like if you have too much milk, then you have to milk and then pour in cereal. And then if you have too much cereal, then you gotta pour in milk again. So you end up being like 3 bowls.
And this is your villain origin.
That's how he became the man he used to be.
Too much milk, Mom.
Well, as you can see, we are festive today, Christmas is right around the corner. Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends, and happy Kwanzaa to those who celebrate Kwanzaa too. What other holidays?
Those are their Kwanzaa too.
What's Kwanzaa actually?
It
Like,
is
I've
a.
heard it, but I don't know it.
You know what? I don't know. People say it's like an African holiday. Man, we don't celebrate Kwanzaa. Like
What do you celebrate in Zimbabwe?
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
When do you open your gifts? Like on the 24th in the evening?
Oh,
or
you're
the
getting.
25th?
Look at you getting into the little.
No, because
You're meddling.
He's meddling.
No. Jumping the gun here.
Because in Mexico and Denmark, we open our gifts on the 24th in the evening. And
Yeah.
then Santa Claus comes and we get like Santa Claus on the 25th. But you guys,
Wait, what does
you just
Santa
open
Claus-
all your gifts on the 25th.
You can get like
get
maybe
double
one
gifts?
on the.
Well, no, in Latin American countries, we get triple gifts.
Oh,
We get
dude.
family gifts, then we get Santa Claus,
Wow.
and then on the 6th of January, the three wise men come and visit. Which is the same thing as Santa Claus, but it's the three
Wow.
wise men.
That's pretty dope, man.
They come and visit.
Yeah, on the
Oh,
6th of
are they
January.
really as wise as they say?
I don't know, they always got me. Whatever
Do you-
Santa Claus didn't get me,
Wise
the three wise
guys?
men got
So
me.
is
Do you
there-
get frankincense
No,
and myrrh?
no.
Do you know what those are?
Yes, they're the things that they brought to baby Jesus. But
Yeah, but like, where can I buy frankincense? And what does it look like? How do I know I'm buying frankincense?
last time the three wise men came to visit me, they gave me the Jurassic Park Humvee.
So is there a
Oh,
hierarchy of
nice.
gifts? Is there a hierarchy of
Yeah,
gifts?
so
Like
wise
which one's
advice.
the best one? Is it the Santa Claus gift? Is it
No, usually like whatever you didn't get from Santa Claus, you probably get from three from the three wise men. So
the-
if you didn't
the
get
best is for last then?
yeah.
So-
No, well I don't know. Depends on like if your parents didn't give it to you, then maybe Santa
So who
Claus
was
would give
the
it to
better
you.
So it's
one,
like
though,
it's
like-
like oh shit, it was sold out, so
Yeah.
now we gotta get
Yeah.
it for
So
him.
you didn't get it from Santa, and you yo screw Santa, man. And the wise men hooked you up.
Three
The
wise
wise
men
boys
coming,
got
yeah.
me. The wise guys got me
Yeah.
this year.
The wise
The
guys.
wise guys got through.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one time the three wise men they brought me 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
action
which
figures.
ones though? That's important.
The wise boys hooked you
One
up.
wasn't so good. One was the clown.
Oh, Michelangelo.
Yeah,
Michelangelo's the
clown.
best.
Yeah, but I got the
Incredible.
clown, and all he did was like his legs would pop out, and then but I got
I don't
Leonardo.
think that was a turtle toy, man.
That was a turtle. And then I got Leonardo. What's called the airborne guy, like parachutist.
Right. So wait, Donatello.
Donatello.
Donatello is the smart one.
Leonardo leads. Donatello does machines. Right?
He was like the
he's
tech
the-
guy. He
yeah,
was like
he's the
the,
tech
the
guy.
guy in the chair. Like,
Yeah.
go left. While
Right,
they're like
yeah,
kind of navigating through the streets of
Man.
New York City.
It's wild times, eh?
Donatello was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other Christmas tradition? So I know in Europe, you guys, the 24th is the big present day,
Yeah.
but like
in Zimbabwe.
25th. So what we did is we would go to church in the morning. You're not allowed to open your presents until after church on the 25th. Oh man, and it would be like stupid o'clock, right? Like Thursday at like 7 a.m. You're in church. It's like right. Anyway, you get back home and then you open your presents and you play with them until lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then Christmas lunch is the big thing, and we ate turkey. That's when we ate turkey. And I mentioned that to you, Steve. He's like, hey, we're gonna have turkey for Christmas, and you're like, what?
Normally it's ham.
Is it?
Well,
Yeah.
Christmas ham.
So
Had
it's always
ham or
usually
pork?
Christmas Eve dinner and then Christmas lunch. Usually, is that?
No, we had Christmas Eve was just kind of like, okay, get ready for Christmas.
Okay.
In our family, actually, we called it the sneaky night before Christmas.
Sneaky night.
Yeah, so like I would be like in the kitchen, like doing the presents, and my brothers in the dining room doing it, and then my parents are in their room, and then my other brothers, Lord knows,
Your parents were in the room. What?
yeah, doing the presents, right?
Sneaky Christmas.
Because you couldn't give me us
What
another.
kind of sneakiness was going on?
Hey man, we're getting an
Weren't you
extra.
thinking to hit little things for you guys to find?
I almost had a little brother, little sister, man. That would have been a great
That's
present.
the best gift.
Hey man, gift that keeps on giving. So we had a sneaky night before Christmas, and then
I can't get over this one. It's in my head. Cannot unsee.
yeah, man. And,
Did you never walk into your parents or hear them or anything? Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent.
Yeah, this show goes out on the internet. No.
That's brilliant, man. What about you guys? What were your traditions back in Philadelphia?
24th was extended family day. Usually my family would host it. And my extended family would come over, eat. They'd come over about like 2, stay till 8, 9. Everyone drank a lot. A lot of food, really good food. Christmas ham. I think at some point in the last, between in my teens, I was able to like get one gift on Christmas Eve. I always want to like ball out. Like I always got like an Xbox game or PS2 game. I always knew which one I was let me get a gift early. So then I would just spend the rest of the night playing like PlayStation, whatever game it was. And then Christmas Day was just opening gifts, whatever left over. Pretty straightforward.
So Christmas Day wasn't a big thing for you, hey?
It is. It's just your immediate family day. So you open the gifts, you chill. And then you just my dad would make eggs. He used special eggs, and that's it. Yeah, straightforward Christmas Day.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just no wise men.
Why
no, we got
are the
one.
eggs so special?
I don't know. It was just he used to like just throw random shit in. We were just that's good. What's he gonna throw in this year? I don't know. Yeah, just straightforward. No wise men. No one day of gifts. I was like,
Interesting.
yeah.
Von Cannon household, what did you guys do in the?
Well, I mean, I spent many summers. Family has a vacation home in Lake Tahoe, so Christmas Day.
Wait,
was,
not summer, right? Because you're in Northern Hemisphere.
No. So Lake Tahoe is in between California and Nevada.
Right.
There's a series of mountains around the lake. They actually had the Winter Olympics there in Squaw Valley one year. But we would always go skiing. And I remember one Christmas day, kind of funny, but me and my dad, I was snowboarding and he was skiing, and we both got into an accident that day. Luckily, it wasn't too serious, but...
Did you crash into each other? Or?
No, we didn't crash into each other. I was still a young noob going down the bunny slope, and I skied into the ski lift sign, the caution ski lift sign. Skied right.
Did you ski into the ski lift and get dragged up the mountain? You have to learn how to ski down.
But basically, I was taken out. Had to get ambulance. Luckily, I only got like some stitches on my eye here.
This was serious.
But a few hours later, my dad checked in as well, and he he broke his collarbone skiing. So that was the Von Cannon Christmas Day in the hospital.
Wow. That's brilliant.
So I'll remember that one.
Do you hit your head?
Yeah.
Explain
That
a little bit.
explains everything. Explains it all. That explains it all, man. And since it's Christmas, are you guys doing any traditions here? Steve, this is your first tree in this wonderful house.
Usually I go home
Yeah.
from Hong Kong. We're broadcasting from Hong Kong. Usually go home every year. Would have been home by now for about 3 weeks. This year, obvious, because of the vid, couldn't go home.
The vid.
So I'm with you guys.
Yeah. This time last year, we were in Philly together.
We were in Philly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You guys went to Philly last year?
We did, yeah.
We were both in Philly. We met up at a bar.
And then he
Had some
carried
drinks.
me home.
Yeah.
We
stayed at his
also
place?
had one year.
Oh, why not?
Because he lives in the burbs.
I did invite, I think,
Oh.
but I was open to it.
Yeah.
But
I had the car in the city, and
my parents were having sneaky Christmas that day anyway.
sneaky Christmas.
Yeah, we hung out in Philly. It was fun. And but now we're here, and I think that we're doing a MidYouth Christmas.
Mid-youth Christmas.
Mid-youth Christmas.
So as we're getting back to basics, guys, there's been a lot of I won't say confusion, but sort of misdirection as to what exactly are we? The MidYouth Universe, the MidYouth Christmas, the MidYouth Saga, the MidYouth. What does that mean to you guys, Fran? What does that mean to you as a mid-youther?
Mid-youth.
As a
So I wasn't there at the very beginning, so I'm not entirely sure what the discussion
Well,
was.
you can kind of be. You can be the
Yeah,
kind of
I know,
unbiased, third party.
But for me, it's like everybody's in our like early mid 30s, and we're just talking about our lives and sharing our experiences and just sharing with each other. And
Yeah,
it's just
sure.
about like I think I don't know. To me, it's like when I was younger and when I thought about my 30s, I thought like you had everything figured out. Like my idea as a teenager of when you're 30 is like, oh yeah, you're all set. Like
of course, yeah.
yeah, like
30,
you got a car,
man.
you got the family, you got the house, and you got the job, and like
Dog or cat?
I always thought of a dog, but now I have a cat.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go.
And
There's a curveball right there.
Yeah, and then I guess you never think about it. Even in your 20s when you're in uni, you're like,
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. But
and then you come out of you're in your 30s and there's so many questions.
guess what? Now is later.
Yeah.
There's so much anxiety, questions like, what am I doing? Am I doing things right? Like, am I mature enough? Like,
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I still sleep in like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How much
I love
Pokemon's
it,
in my
yeah.
house? I love Pokemon, yeah.
And when I think, and it's about talking about that stuff, like
Yeah.
shared experiences in a safe space where we just discuss what it's like to be in your 30s.
Yeah.
All
Well,
the doubts and questions.
seems a lot. Some people have it all sorted out. I think many of us chose alternate routes in life.
Some people have started out. Yeah, some people just you look at their lives.
Is it?
We have. I think most of us have in some ways.
I think though it's always easy to kind of compare the grass is greener on the other side, right? So you look at someone else on the surface level, like, oh, he's got the wife, he's got the job, the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then I mean, like,
what's underneath, right?
That's right. And also, like, you look at that, the guy who's got the wife and the job and the car also has marital issues and mortgages.
Gotta pay car insurance.
Car insurance.
That was your whisper one. I thought you were going to say something else.
But shout out to our sponsor today, the insurance. No, we're not sponsored yet. We're not sponsored yet. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Well, you never know. Yeah.
I mean, for us, I think we're all here. We're all in Hong Kong. None of us are from Hong Kong, and we're all doing interesting things respectively. And I think we all have a different path. And there's plenty of people here in Hong Kong that seemingly have it figured out in finance or something. No slight against them, but everyone has a different path, and we're all here because in your 30s, there's a lot to figure out. The more time goes by, the less sort of safe, I guess, out publicly it seems to talk about things because you're just worried about who's listening, who's judging.
Right.
The very fact that we talk about this is brave. I think we put it on the internet for everyone to listen to.
Yo, have you seen that picture flying around? I think Toma posted in the group. It's like, why do men start podcasts? Yeah. Why do they go to therapy? That's exactly it, man. Yeah.
But yeah, here we are. And I think there's a lot of people in our shoes by this time because I think conventional traditions have kind of gone out the window. So, like, we don't have to have kids now. And, you can still pursue hobbies and, startups and all these different kinds of things.
Yeah.
Passive income, extended revenue streams. And it's just 30s is when, I guess, honestly, you have a little bit more resources and experience to figure things out than in your 20s. So very foolhardy.
Yeah. What did they say? You are old enough to know better, but young enough to do it anyway.
Yeah. Right? That sums it up.
So, I mean, I think, we grew up in this generation where there's an abundance of options. So it's good that we kind of gather here each week to kind of dissect and talk about these different, options and career paths and endeavors that you can explore.
Mm-hmm.
But, sometimes it's like, walking down the grocery store and, you want to buy ketchup and cereal and there's, 5 different flavors of Heinz ketchup. And I think, we often try to. You never experienced that before? There's like.
What? You never heard that one?
No, you just like Heinz.
Different flavors.
Why are you getting ketchup and cereal at the same time? What are you making?
Okay, I'm on Max's team here because
it's that ski injuries.
Sometimes you gotta you're like, I have no cereal or ketchup, so yeah, I'm with you.
You go to the grocery store and just like so many different options, and you just want to. I always feel like you're always like you want to optimize, right? You want to pick the best one, but when there's like 5 different options,
Cocoa Pops, man, just stick to the basics.
Green ketchup and
Oreos,
Cocoa Pops.
Oreo's breakfast cereal.
Is an Oreo's breakfast cereal?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's from Post, not Kellogg's.
Oh my days, I didn't know that. Although Cheerios are fire.
Did you just say Cheerios?
No, he said Post.
Oreos. Oh, you also suffer from upper mouth rippage.
Yes.
Hello, my friend.
Yes, I know that.
It's like Captain Crunch corner over there.
It's that Crunch corner.
I mean, I think drawing back to my point, I think the point isn't just to talk about us. It's to kind of grow and foster a community, and eventually as we grow and expand with our subscribers, we want to hear back from.
We do. What are some of the things that we talk about? It's still on the same topic. Don't worry.
I know. Some of the things we talk about. I mean, on the real, we did start. I know I'm jumping ahead here. We did start with some really. I don't know. I'd kind of describe them as general topics. Regrets. Let's talk about regrets. Regrets. And grit or quit or confidence, and like those are kind of higher level, but also kind of just
relatable.
No, not relatable. Yes, relatable, but too relatable. Just so general.
Too broad.
I think if we can talk about things like MTR versus bus. You know, like to bring it home, to bring it to something a bit more
Local.
Yeah. So when I go back home using public transport, I love the bus. I can't stand the MTR.
Yeah.
You know, and that's such a first world thing to say. Oh yes, I hate public transport. Like you know, it's so efficient, but I can't stand it, man. It's just, it's uncomfortable. It's it's constantly moving. People are in and out. Whereas the bus, it takes longer.
Just sit there and
Yeah,
enjoy
nice
the
seat.
ride. Yeah.
Upper deck.
But that is
Always.
public transport.
I love public transport, like trust, but
You said MTR.
I prefer.
Are you
And I think
listening?
instead of going on, because we can definitely talk about these higher things like regrets and all that, but let's bring it down back to basics. For instance, is it better to buy beverages from 7-Eleven or from your local restaurant that may or may not serve food? Because it's a dry show, so we kind of
It's a dry show.
It's
That's one constant. What do you guys sipping today?
Oh yeah, today our sponsor is
Yellow clam wine.
yellow clam juice. I don't know, like squeezed from the yellowest of clams and it's red. for
The
some
yellowest of
They
clams. It
use-
comes out once it oxidizes. It turns red.
They
oxidation.
use clams to
Oxidation.
squeeze the grape.
Yeah.
reason. Is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They use clams to squeeze the grape.
So you force clams to squeeze grapes?
Yes.
God, you're
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, hey?
That's that Lex
Man.
coming out.
Clams, you won't squeeze
Yeah,
his
guys,
grapes.
please never drink on this show. It's a dry show, guys. Really respect that shit. It's a dry household.
Oh my days. You're the worst sometimes. So, going back to, as we're talking about, this show is not just talking about these higher things, but also talking about the more real, the more apt things between each one of us, as we're all from different places, as Steve mentioned. I mean, you're from Mexico. Like, that's pretty cool, man.
Half
Half Mexican, half Danish.
Half
He's
Danish.
greedy. He tries to take both. You
Why
never
not?
really give like one answer. You kind of take both.
Yeah, because I have both. One parent's from Mexico and the other one's from Denmark. And I wasn't even born in either country. I was born in Turkey.
Okay, puto.
Oh, wow. So you're a triple threat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sandra Cage over here.
Santa Cage. Oh, man. So we've been doing this podcast, what, 9 weeks? Is it 9th week? Or 10th
Yeah.
week?
Ninth week.
But it's not. It's more on YouTube is our focus right now.
Well, a podcast doesn't just have to be on a
No, it
podcasting
doesn't.
platform, right?
I think that what our deal was we were we were trying to sort out find our voice.
Yeah.
Before we went vision, because we didn't want to go just to audio. We wanted people to experience the essence, find our voice, and once we have like a more
See our faces.
see our faces. Once we have a more streamlined format, I guess we can split it up, go audio. But YouTube is a fantastic medium. You know?
Yeah.
And then the last 5 minutes, we could always do skit comedy. Or
Yeah, we'll do it.
Skit
Improv, yeah.
comedy.
We could do that some other time on the weekends and some shit.
We should do it fun.
Just make it really
I'm just
awkward.
Do you guys remember that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
Man, I've been watching that on and off, like, just all the time, man. But back to your point, we started, with the YouTube. We actually started with Twitch, if you recall. We tried to, but my laptop couldn't handle the awesomeness within this room that it contained. And eventually we just opted for the simple camera and microphone thing.
Back to the basics.
Back to the basics. But the microphone situation, hey?
Yeah.
And shout out to Marco, wherever you are in the world. We miss you.
he left us.
He did.
Quit.
I don't know. You can't put him on blast like that. He didn't quit. He's a busy man.
Just taking hiatus, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Man, he changed.
He's
he didn't quit.
I don't know where he is. God bless you.
Sometimes the recurring characters, they pop out for a season.
Yeah,
or
you
two.
know.
Yeah.
A few episodes they gone missing, and then they reappear again. So,
Nobody ever leaves the universe.
Yeah. So like we had a few issues, and Marco pulled through these mics. These are awesome mics.
Yeah.
That's why I sound so sexy.
Well, it was
So
because we
beautiful.
tried to do, because the rule was like, you film with whatever camera you have, blah, 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 whatever you have, blah, blah, blah. Actually, that becomes quite annoying really quickly because you find the things that you have on you are below par. And we were getting a lot of background noise from the original mic. We were, Twitch wasn't really working for us. So, we did it like the first 2 or 3 times with the stuff we had on us. But then we realized after we really found out we enjoyed it, like, you know what, we could throw some money into it and have some fun if we're going to do it. So start with what you have. But if you find it's not cutting it.
I think to give ourselves some credit, we said Mondays would be sacred. And I think for last, I want to say, last 10 weeks, we've committed
That's about 10
to
weeks.
making this once a week a thing. And
Yeah.
I think, all the camera issues and technicals aside, it's about kind of committing that time and, just keeping the ball rolling. It might not be perfect at the start, but you just kind of,
Keep going, right?
keep going. You roll with the punches.
Yeah.
There's some weeks where, our faces were off focus and
It's both of you guys.
Yeah.
but I think a lot of people have this idea that everything has to be perfect when they start, or they have this notion of, I'll start when I have this, where everything's like when the stars are aligned, and it's almost kind of like giving yourself that paralysis by analysis kind of. They're too scared to start because they don't want to fail, but sometimes you kind of have to just fail to.
I want to keep going.
To don't see it as failure, but you just need to make a little pivot, a little correction here and there, and that's how you kind of like sharpening the stone per se.
Committing the time is, I think, the most important. Consistency.
It was. Do you guys remember that show Adventure Time?
Yeah.
No.
With the guy with the little bunny ears, and then he has that dog that talks, right?
Yeah, his brother. You didn't watch? It was his brother.
Adventure Time?
Adventure
Oh,
Time.
yeah, Adventure Time.
Come on, grab your friend. It was brilliant. It was amazing.
It was like
The
it was like that
Phil,
on the,
no, what's his name?
yeah, Phil.
Phil.
Phil and what's
No, Finn.
Finn, yes.
Yeah.
Finn.
No.
Jake the dog and Finn the human.
And what's the other one with pirates? Slapjack.
What?
So it was like Adventure Time. It was all these like after the success of SpongeBob, they had these kind of like
Oh, Flapjack.
Yeah,
That was
Flapjack.
funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was Jake who said, "Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at anything." I was like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Sometimes you just have to stick with it, right?
Yeah.
As just to add to your point, and you guys need to watch Adventure Time since you're all locked down. Got to do it, man. It's a great show.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Each episode is 10 minutes long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can do.
Yeah.
All right. This is
They're all on
reasonable
YouTube.
request. Why don't we watch it after the show?
Oh, I lost the notes, guys.
no.
But we've also talked about kind of what we did during COVID. We had the COVID confessions episode. That was a good one.
That's right.
We had Lex Luthor's debut, The Power of Habit, where we kind of discussed kind of
Bad habits and good habits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It
That
was
a
a
good
good one, yeah, man. And the confidence versus ego, I think that's where we really found our stride.
Yeah.
That was a really good one, right?
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
this
that's pretty
this full group,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah. And we were just like
That split into 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
2 episodes, fam.
So nice. We filmed it twice.
That's right. And then we got to our first speed bump. It's okay, and that happens, right? Where we
Were you there? You weren't there last week, right?
What was your first speed bump?
we basically
there.
weren't prepared with a lot of the content. It was very not high level, but you needed to know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
That sort of dialogue,
okay.
and we were just like, and so we spent a good 20 minutes defining what we're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's like,
more like rambling, but
rambling. That's what I'm like, And then eventually, just like, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revisit it.
C'est la vie. I mean,
It's
it's
the lost episode.
But no, that's absolutely perfect because sometimes you trip and stumble, and there's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing
the
wrong with that.
progression is never always going to be like linear. It's never just going to be.
Yeah. What did Yoda say? He said, "The best teacher is failure." Yeah, but I don't like failure. That's a terrible word. Oh, but
I'm not terrible.
Failure is the best teacher. But he said it in reverse because he's Yoda.
Ah,
So teacher and the best is failure.
failure. The best teacher is. Nobody can do a Yoda voice. Can you do a Yoda voice?
No, not really.
Really? What voices can you do?
I can do like Italian voice, and that's about it.
No,
I can
cartoon
be like,
characters.
spaghetti e meatball.
Can you do Italian Yoda?
Parmesan cheese for the pasta you do not have.
That was him freaking out about lack of. We eat pasta every Monday, and then he ran out of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. That's something you guys have really told me to enjoy. I don't like pasta, but I will eat it here.
You've learned to like it, right?
Because it's a Monday ritual that we have now,
Yeah.
and even though I will never choose to have pasta,
Yeah.
eating it with you guys is like brotherhood.
It's
Yeah.
communal, right? I'm not a big carbs guy either, but Steve puts a lot of heart and soul into his.
He does put heart and soul.
I do.
Yeah.
You taste it.
Sometimes though, our producer, the GM makes it, but
It's a family
It's a
recipe.
family recipe.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like in the
And I can't tell you
household.
guys the recipe or kill you. I will. Have to.
Can you do any like impressions? Any?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, when you put me on the spot like that, it's
Go now. No, it's tough. I know. I'm sorry. Like I do a pretty good Southern accent.
Oh, we got a live.
Do your southern accent.
I can do Southern accent. You want to do Southern accent?
Do you talk like Southern Belle or you talk like
well,
Texas?
Max is cutting
Well,
it.
welcome to the Butter Cake Shop.
Wow.
Do they force you to do that at work?
Well,
Wait, how come you
it's
don't
kind
have
of
any
like
tats?
you
You
kind of
work-
just get into the.
You work there?
That was that's your Southern accent. Welcome to the Butter Cake Shop.
When you're putting me on the spot, it doesn't really work. But, you know,
Did anyone see my rodeo horse run?
No, that's crazy.
Is that a cake in your pants or you?
No.
nothing like a fresh banana cream pie in the morning.
There we go. Set you up for that one.
Oh man, yeah, we did.
Well, you know, it's going back to my my Southern roots. You know, same like you. I've never actually lived in North Carolina, but that's where my dad is from. So
What?
I know
Same as
that's what you want, and I know we're just kind of like shooting the breeze here,
Yeah.
but is that where you're from?
not
Do
really.
you identify with
That's
that?
where I go to visit my grandparents, and it's like
Yeah.
the Christmas we spent there. It's like, okay, I know I'm getting for Christmas another grandma sweater.
Fantastic. That's incredible.
But
Yeah.
she always buys it in like 2 sizes too large, and I end up
Eat
just
more food, Max. You need to have carbohydrates.
It's like,
Look
Grandma,
at you.
I told you I'm a youth large.
I'm a mid-youth large.
These guns aren't gonna pop in XL.
That's fantastic, man. Do you guys? Oh man, I was gonna say, do you guys miss your family? But that's
For sure.
It's pretty obvious, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's something for me that I've realized going into 2021. I just want to spend as much time with the family as possible, right? And I want to just say that you guys are my family here. It's really cool. A lot of people have Sunday. You're just ruining the.
Uh-oh. JoJo's causing mayhem.
A lot of guys have Sunday dinners. Today is the solstice, the winter solstice. And Jupiter and Saturn are aligning. Right?
yeah.
For the first time not first time. Closest they've been in a few
800 years.
800 years, yeah. And a lot of families gathering tonight in
Hong Kong.
And every Monday, I think this is for me.
So
this
is
has
it
been,
a coincidence that we're doing this episode tonight on this very occasion, or is it?
Is the coincidence destiny?
Destiny? I have no idea. I know. What do you think?
Well, I think it's kind of cool, right?
Right.
What does your heart tell you?
It's destiny. So on that note, like going into the new year, because it's literally a week away, right? A little bit more. What are you guys looking forward to? What do you want to do, achieve, maintain, build, let go of?
We're going off notes.
Clean slate.
Coming back to the clean slate.
Yeah.
Clean slate.
Clean slate is a good point. But I never really bought into New Year's resolutions. I think that
Me neither.
you gotta strike while the iron's hot. If something comes to you, you gotta run with it. Can't wait.
Yeah.
2021, man, that's a tough one. I just hope that we can get out of here for a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
You travel.
Travel.
It's the first year I didn't do anything since I moved to Asia.
Did you travel at all this year?
No,
Wow.
Not even a staycation or anything?
that doesn't count.
I feel like it does count.
I
I
haven't
feel like this year
left
does count.
Hong Kong since I got back.
You
The
spent
island. You haven't-
spent every day this year sleeping in your bed.
No. We did a staycation,
Okay.
Where?
but that doesn't really count. That's not traveling.
Where
It
did you
counts
when
this
you went
year,
to,
it
like,
In
counts.
the
North
island?
Point.
Oh.
Oh,
So
why didn't you go so farther away?
The high
like Chen
eccentric.
Chao or
Yeah, I know, right? I thought you went to like.
Like you get home and like, oh babe, I forgot this. Just go back.
Just go back home.
Just go walk
Yeah.
10 minutes down the street.
No,
and
I
get
think
my
I did.
toothbrush.
I think I came back to pick something up. And
Wow.
Nah, you gotta go staycation like new territories.
Yeah,
or
go to
outlying
like Tyler
islands.
One,
Yeah. I
Bro,
went to
even
Cheng
just
Chao.
go to TST, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just cross the river.
All right. Well, I thought we were talking about getting out of Hong Kong, which is last year.
Well,
I went to
you-
last year. I
you
went to Korea and Portugal, and was last year Vietnam as well.
Portugal's that picture
Yeah,
where you're on
last
the
year
tram and
I
you're all
went
like
to Vietnam,
this,
Portugal,
and muscles are
and
big. And
Korea. Huh? Oh, you remember my shit.
yeah,
I know you're watching.
What about you, friend? Did you leave Hong Kong this year at all?
I went to Cheng Chao for a few days in a staycation.
That's beautiful. You
Yeah,
ride bicycles there?
No, we hiked, we went swimming, we ate a lot of mango treats, ate seafood, just got an Airbnb and just stayed there for a couple of nights and just enjoyed.
So to our international viewers,
Cheung Chau is one of the outlying islands in Hong Kong, which is like a 40-minute boat ride from Hong Kong Island. And it's famous for buns and seafood and mango, and there's no cars there, and it's a nice beach.
Kind of buns.
so you gotta adapt,
kind of
Steve.
buns, yeah.
This is the.
But
I think we all need to get out of Hong Kong for a bit.
yeah.
It's a lovely place, but man, it's small. It's dense. It's
Cabin fever.
cabin fever.
It's busy.
It's busy.
You know? It's very busy. Yeah. And being out in Tung Chung where I am, Tung Chung is close to the airport, like very far
I
out.
was there a week ago.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I went hiking there and
It's
sunset.
fantastic. Yeah, I can completely check out. I love it.
It's like quiet.
I guess
Go
the
up in
point
mountains,
I'm trying to draw
quiet,
out is like, yeah, we can't go traveling, we can't leave Hong Kong, but you kind of have to like look within and use the, I guess, resources around you or what the areas around you that are accessible. And I think
I
Hong Kong,
wish you had said force. Look inside you and use the force.
Okay, well, but we there's a lot of nature in Hong Kong that we have access to, and I think we can't travel outside our borders, but we can explore new areas that we've never been to. So I look forward to kind of taking some time off in January to do those things.
Yeah, you should, man.
Yeah.
That's important. Just to reconnect and recenter and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then whatever comes next, you'll be ready for that.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, did you have any aha moments? Any points where it's just like, oh yeah, 2020, I realized this, or have you? Was there anything that stood out for you this year the most?
Stood out.
Yeah.
Aha moments. Man. Oh shit, there's so many. Wow, I mean, so much has happened in Hong Kong. I don't know if we should talk about all.
No, we shouldn't at all.
I
But
think
maybe
we're talking about more personal
maybe just
stuff.
just a person,
On a personal level.
just something like, for instance, I discovered that spending time is so valuable. You don't want to waste it.
Oh, like that kind of aha moment.
And like this time last year, I would have hundreds of people I'd spend time with, but I never actually spent time with them.
Yeah.
And so this year, because of all the restrictions and the lockdowns, I have not been forced to, but it's been harder to spend time with them. So I've chosen to spend time kind of just with the people I want to spend time with.
Yeah.
Change my life. This year has been very eye-opening for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Man, there's so many aha moments. I wake up
Just
every
pick
day
one.
with these aha moments.
Do you, when you sleep, do you dream in black and white or color?
Color.
I'm the only black.
Black and white for real? Always?
Hey, we can get back to that later.
Are you like colorblind in your dreams?
No.
Are you colorblind in real life?
Oh, then I couldn't fly.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no,
So
man,
you,
there's
you
so
wake
many.
up
though.
with aha moments.
Yeah, all the time, aha moments, and I think that by tying back into the show, when you're in your 30s, maybe it's only in the last couple of years, really. I think when I wake up, a lot of things go through my head, a mixture of things. Unfortunately, I feel like my subconscious catches my conscious body off guard in that transitional phase, and I get like all like the regrets and fears and hopes fly through my head, and it's like a really like condensed period of time where I have to sort of like deal with it all, like in between sleeping and waking up. So you're kind of like, you can fall back asleep if you wanted to, but at the same time you can wake up.
Damn, is this every morning?
Almost.
Wow.
So it's hard, and it's like a moment where I feel like it's like a battle of two dragons dealing with this. I got my conscious and my subconscious. So it's always interesting to figure out how I'm going to tackle it. So in these moments, I come up with all these like interesting ways in my head to sort of rationalize everything, like every decision I've made or anything that's haunting me, and then I just usually figure out some sort of weird way to live with it, and then like help. It's weird. That's real talk.
Yeah.
And it's interesting the sort of things you come up with in those moments. Like, how are you going to deal with this and not let it consume you? And you'll get some aha moments.
So are there days that it does kind of linger and consume you, or do you kind of push
Usually,
through it and then
no.
you kind of have this is my intention for the day, and it kind of gives you clarity, or
No, I usually push through it for sure. But I'm pretty sound conscious, I would say.
Okay.
It's the subconscious that gets you, and that's the ego we talked about sometimes, right? So, yeah, aha moments, like, oof, you know what? I'm just gonna be like really into the things that I've committed to, and just see them out, and be more committed than ever. And that's just the way it is, subconscious. So go back to sleep. Yeah. So that's it. You know, I don't know if you guys have anything similar. Demons.
Oh man, that's a whole episode then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to touch that?
Yeah. Anything for you, Fran?
I mean, I have to admit, 2020 hasn't been a bad year for me. And in 2019, like, I had a list of 5 stuck points. Like, just stuck points in my life that I kept thinking, like, I need to get through this. And if I get through these things, then my life would be better. And within the process of, like, 2019, 2020, like, I overcome all those stuck points. And I relaxed for a bit, and then I realized, like, okay, I need to reanalyze my life now and see what are the next 5 stuck points that I need to get through.
Right.
But this year, I have to admit, like, it's been like a pretty good. It hasn't been a terrible year for me. Like, I got a new job. I don't necessarily like the job, but it's new experience.
Do you care to elaborate on these stuck points? And
well, one of them is, like, I wanted to find a new challenge, like a new job. And the job that I have is fine, but it's not exactly what I envisioned.
Yeah, that's fair. It's different. And maybe that's the challenge.
Maybe there's a challenge.
Just Dr. Phil.
I want to find a partner, and this year, like, I now have a girlfriend, and we have a cat together, and
wow.
Yeah, we, like, I would say, like, we have a really good, strong partnership going on.
Yeah.
We're both happy with each other, and things are going great. So, and I realized, like, I really like having that.
Fantastic.
Like, I love having that partnership, that there's somebody at home and you can discuss things and talk shit about Steve and stuff. No.
So
it's okay. I mean, you know.
But he looks beautiful in that. Was it pink? Is that purple? What is this? Plum?
It's left to the discretion of the viewer. So
it's left to how I color correct that.
Make it look good.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. Yeah. But he's easy to make fun of. I mean.
Yeah. So I don't know if I had a lot of aha moments, but I realized I overcame some of my stuck points, and it was cool.
Yeah. Fantastic. Max, you've had quite the aha, haven't you?
Yeah, I definitely would.
You're like, take on.
I mean, I think my biggest aha was, you know, dealing with everything I went through this year, kind of breakup, had to move back to my parents' house for a bit. It was just kind of one thing after another. I think my biggest aha moment was I was so kind of, I guess to steal your word, like, I felt so stuck, and I was kind of waiting for a moment where I would just find the answers, and, you know, I would have this brilliant aha moment. But I think the aha moment came when I just, for lack of better, I just stopped giving a fuck, and I was just like, you know what, I need to do something to improve my life. So I started with just, like, the basic things, the little things, like the everyday things, you know, started running, journaling, reading more books. And these aren't things that are particularly that interesting or that stimulating, but, you know, going through everything with COVID, where basically we were on lockdown, the whole kind of social environment changed. You know, we couldn't go out and, you know, meet at a bar and just drink like we did back in the day till like 2-3 a.m. You know, it was a lot of car rides with you, just driving out to, you know, beautiful Taitam.
And just sitting and chatting.
Nothing else. You know, and these are not the things that you would think would be so life-changing. But I guess the point I'm trying to draw, it was just a combination of these little moments that we often take for granted. That was kind of my biggest aha, was just finding myself with doing these kind of little, you could say, kind of average, boring things, but, you know, they meant a lot over the long run.
It's not boring at all. I think that's
well, boring, you know, in comparison to what, you know, the Hollywood or movie lifestyle is of you know, when you're.
But that's so fake. Like, that's
like, but I you know, transitioning from that more.
Were you living that lifestyle?
Or were you wanting that lifestyle?
Well, I just think it's like when you're 20s, that's what you kind of like. Just your head is so filled with that kind of superficial crap, and you're always like chasing the party. And then, COVID happens, and I think it just forced us to kind of grow a little bit quicker without having those distractions. Would you say?
I don't know. I never felt in my 20s I was like that superficial lifestyle.
I mean, everyone has different experiences, all right?
Yeah, that's true.
Some people have to mature very early on in life.
Yeah.
They,
Well, definitely.
8 years old, they are cooking, cleaning, doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people who are 28 and they don't know how to
do shit.
anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's what I read somewhere that like small town people, like when they're like 25, like 3 kids, like house.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
city people like 38, no idea how to cook a chicken or anything.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They poison themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Huh?
How do you cook a chicken?
What are you talking about? You made us chicken. And you're from the
I
suburbs.
put
You're a small town man.
chopped
Yeah.
chicken. It's a small town.
You just-
First of
but
all, it was
you just-
chopped chicken. I
you-
put it in the pan.
Yeah, you put it in the pan.
You fed your family.
You fed the family.
Yeah.
Fed the
You
family.
done good.
course, man.
You
Yeah,
done
you
good.
damn right.
You done good.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you forget it.
At your back.
Stevie's Fasty.
Yeah. Sweet Stevie, right?
Sweet Stevie's
Little
Fasty.
Stevie.
Little Stevie.
Little Stevie.
Sweet Stevie is your prison name.
Oh man, don't talk about that.
Hey, listen.
It's gonna haunt me in the morning.
Because he has a small penis.
Oh, fan. Ever the villain.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I'm just trying to get back to this one. So going to 2021, like, are you guys excited for the growth of this? Personally, I want it to be bigger than all of us, to the point where we don't even have control of it anymore. And we can just sit and chat and just, enjoy watching other people talk about their issues and the things that bug them. The desiring the party lifestyle, or what it's like to run a mega corporation and Superman is your nemesis. Or,
How you do with that shit?
finding wearing colors to go shoot it.
Yeah, wear
Don't do
good
everything
colors.
Yeah, it's a great color.
I think. Thank you. I think that as long as I always say this, and it's the one thing that keeps me going here on the show. As long as we're having fun,
Yeah.
that's all that matters to me, honestly. And not for it's obviously fun to dream about, like having it be something big that we can do. When you,
I think it's more about. I
you
think
can move on from your job or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
No,
just
but- I always think when things are more genuine, like I don't know, things happen.
Yeah.
Like if you push something, it's not gonna happen. But if you're just enjoying the ride and
yeah.
just doing it for the fun of it and
Yeah.
just enjoying it, like things magically happen
Yeah.
yeah,
because
It's
you're
true.
just having fun and it's genuine. And I think people relate to that, or people can tell when things are fake, and
Yeah.
people
Yeah, for sure.
and people relate to genuine people.
yes.
How do you guys remember this? Where you meet someone, you go on a junk boat or something, and then it's like, yeah, man, let's totally hang out. Let's
Yeah.
get drinks and stuff. And
Yeah.
then,
Like how we first met.
Yeah, I don't even remember how we first met. And I feel that meeting was less genuine than how we met afterwards.
Yeah.
Which is
With
exactly
you
what
two
That's right.
at a bar.
At a bar.
How come you get a lot of that? Yeah, let's grab a beer
Yeah.
next time.
So
It's
so artificial.
We
Yeah.
should talk.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how Neverlandish Hong Kong can be.
Yeah.
It is, and we're all lost boys, right?
Yeah.
Lost Boys.
Shout out.
But I think honestly, it's so easy to get caught up in
the social bubble.
social stuff. But I think honestly, after the last few years, I think that whatever this podcast, YouTube, whatever we're doing, meeting up, is a very healthy, positive way to hang out with your male friends, for example. I see on the internet now a lot of people that are in their 30s. You see on Reddit threads all the time, like, how do you make friends in adulthood? Like, how do you make friends after 30? I can't figure it out. And because in suburbs and stuff, it's hard to get out there and meet people. And then when
Especially
you do
with
meet
vid, right?
people, right? Well, even before vid, during vid, after vid.
Pre-vid.
But everyone thinks, okay, go to work, go home, and then I guess if I'm with my friends, I just got to go out and drink and stuff. And it's like, well, you could just throw up some mics and do this, and then I'd love to see us do other formats, challenges,
Improv.
sketch, improv,
Improv,
stuff in our free time.
Wing reviews.
Wing reviews.
We got to. I heard you know this guy named what's his name? The Wing.
Oh, he's this German guy. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Called the
We got to
Wing Pin or some shit.
Yeah, we got to bring him on the show.
Yeah, I'll bring him around sometime.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just men. You know, we're trying to appeal to
True. Yeah.
anybody going through MidYouth
Yes.
Universe. And not many of us don't have like close female friends, do we?
No, it's hard. I think it's like once you have, I think because most of us are in some sort of relationship, and it's hard to justify being close with. As much as you'd like to hang out with other girls now, it has to be in a group setting. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? I'm going to hang out with my girl. Like, well, so it gets weird.
What, you're having Secret Santa? Secret sneak?
Sneaky Santa. Sneaky Santa.
Sneaky Santa.
So, like, of course, we all have friend girls as well, but, like, it's better to hang out with them in a group setting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to bring some of the friends on and just, invite them into the universe, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
This is bigger than us.
Right. It was wrong of me to say male friends.
That's another
but,
episode we could do is, talk about, relationship boundaries. There's a whole can of worms that we could,
boundaries.
Open.
Yeah.
The dynamic of female, male.
Yeah.
Whatever
What
you
that means.
identify with.
The birds and the bees. How are babies made?
Storks.
The storks.
Oh,
storks. Yeah.
Haven't you been watching Disney?
I always thought they
Dumbo.
came from LexCorp.
Yeah, we make them in the basement. You can make from the basement.
Not the babies, you mean the workers, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's terrible. That's so bad. For the longest time, I believed men and women could not be friends. Yeah, and I kind of stuck by that for many, many years. And then I made female friends. I was like, how is this possible? Like, why are you my friend?
Yeah.
Actually, most of the time, I always had more like female friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Cool.
Even now, I like
When I was
hang out with
single,
some-
I had a lot of female friends.
Even now, I still hang out with some of my.
Yeah, I still have.
That's fine.
Just don't hang out as much.
I went to an all-boys school, had 2 brothers,
Yeah.
very few females in my family. So it was like, oh, what is this species? Who are these people? And then, it wasn't until late that, my smile kind of won them over.
Aw.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a whole episode we're going into now. So
It is.
We're kind of giving them,
Preview.
Yeah.
Next week's topic: friendship.
Why can't we be friends?
That's actually a good topic. Friendship,
It is. It
adult
is. It's
friendships.
Adult
Yeah, that's a pretty
friendships.
good one.
That's a good one.
So going into next year, guys, I'm excited. This is going to be something good, something promising. We're running a bit over time, but anything else you guys want to plug, sell, wish, to the fans, the viewers, the homie, the family, the universe?
I mean, a shout out to our viewers.
We didn't actually say that.
Right.
Really, what we did say that we didn't really go deep into what we wanted to get out of the show, and like what we want our viewers to get out of the show, why they should watch. So like maybe we just do real quick. Like I said before, for us, it's all about having fun. Whatever happens, happens. But I think for people who do, people have options these days. The podcast industry is very saturated. That's not a joke. But yeah, I feel like we are just like relatable people, and we are your friends for hire. You don't have to pay us. No, you just want to, if you like people that you feel are your friends when you watch. And if we ever did get obviously viewers, I would assume that we would communicate with them and interact with them and open up other channels. So that's why people should watch.
Fran, what are you getting out of this? Why should people watch us?
I mean, personally, for me, I'm just hanging out with you guys.
Oh yeah, awesome, man.
And honestly, like Steve is actually
and hang out with
and
you
yeah,
guys as well.
everybody else.
Yeah, don't forget the cameras.
yeah, everybody.
Beautiful people out there.
Yeah, but no, I'm doing it. Like Steve's been like a good friend to me and I've been a shitty friend to him.
Wow.
Because he always asks me out, and I'm always like, I can't.
Yeah.
But actually, my 2021 New Year resolution is to like hang out more with Steve.
Wow.
And you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I know
by
Steve for
proxy,
like,
Yeah, we've known each other. We go way back.
yeah, we have known him for more years, and I'm getting to know you guys through Steve now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
seeing you guys more often. Because I used to meet Steve like maybe once a month. But I want to build more friendship with you guys.
Oh,
That's what I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, looking forward to it. Man. Maxie.
I love you, man.
Oh.
I mean, I'll keep this brief. I think we're
You mean boxes? I'm sorry.
keep this.
I mean bikers.
Bikers.
I'm paralyzed with laughter. You guys got me.
I mean, we're 9 weeks in, 10 weeks. So we're very much still in our infancy of growing as a YouTube channel, a podcast. So, I think we've done a good job to slowly find our voice, and eventually I think we're gonna have more guests come in to kind of talk about more specific issues, or maybe have some kind of industry experts to kind of discover things more about finance or fitness, and
BVC's cutting in. It's Max's dad.
Fantastic.
And Phil, you want to wrap this up?
Absolutely.
The last episode of 2020.
I think we've all touched on things that are bigger than us, areas of growth, and looking forward to that. Where we will be different this time next year. Maybe we'll have a studio by then. Or maybe we'll just be in the chung, because everyone should come to the chung.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What chungda?
We finally lose that 5 pounds.
Gonna lose that 5 pounds. That's for January. We'll do
it. Challenges. We got intro challenges in January.
Yeah.
And I found myself really, I don't know, just enjoying each moment that we have together, and being able to express and talk about these things. It's a different type of friendship and a different type of growth for me, because I come from, 2 brothers and I went to an old boy. We don't talk about this. We really don't. And it's good. It's healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I enjoy the open space.
Safe and open.
Safe and open.
Safe space.
Like a playground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's true. Like even now, even though I've been actually told by somebody like, don't talk about your feelings.
No way.
And yeah, I was like, in a world where everybody's like trying to open up a bit more.
Yeah.
And I was going through a difficult time. Like I remember talking to somebody. She's a friend, but like at the same time, she's like, people don't like it when people talk about their feelings. It's like, oh shit, I thought you would understand, but okay.
So there's something about that. A lot of people find feelings
uncomfortable.
Yeah. And I think that's maybe what it was.
It's
Some even go so far as to say feelings are gross.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's like good vibes only culture.
Yeah.
We talked about weeks ago.
It's like just suck it up,
Yeah.
And there's always I think there's times to express your feelings.
There's times to express it, and there's times to suck it up.
That's
and
right.
You
That's
gotta be
exactly
smart about it when you do it.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So you can't just be in a bar saying, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of sad," But if you're in the safe space, you are in the safe space as well. Then hey, let it all out.
When you're in the
That's
universe.
another episode.
It is.
Feelings.
All
Friendship.
right, yeah.
We're gonna turn into Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Who is the first one who's gonna cry on the show? I think Dan.
If he'll ever join.
Dan you need to join us, Dan.
You need to join us, Dan,
Absolutely.
our producer.
Background producer. Well, I think we should wrap it up there, guys. Yeah. It was a good chat. Good.
Yeah.
Please comment, like, and subscribe.
Subscribe, comment, like, tip your
Tip your
bartender.
bartender.
Yeah.
Smile at the next person you see on the street.
Let us know what you guys want from the MidYouth Universe.
Yeah, that's
What
a great
issues
one.
are you wanting to talk about or share, or
Yeah.
what are you having
what is
difficult
your
expressing
saga right now?
Yeah.
Record a question. We'll play it on the show. We'll do anything. We're desperate. Please like us, subscribe to us, tip us.
Leave it in the comment section there, and we'll definitely get back to you, because we're still babies. We're still
Yeah.
still applying the comments. Yeah. Anyway,
Just got delivered from the storks.
Do we have we should coin a going out message.
till next time.
Till next time. The saga continues.
The saga continues.
Later days.
All right.
Later
Peace.
days. Is that what? Too many.
I like the saga continues.
Yeah.